Hi, hello, Dorian. This is the first time I'm saying this out loud. I think with Tendies 3, I'm canceling the show.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I was dreading this episode just all day. I was like, oh my god, I just want to play Liza P, but I gotta record, and I'm just saying, if for some reason I give myself from now, so like what? Okay, this episode, another one in October, two in November, two in December, and then another one. So like I give myself that amount of time to go back on it. But where I stand right now, the show is canceled with Tendies 3 because I just want to go do other things. And then I have to think about editing this. And the fact that now I'm weighing more of thinking about the whole production of the show besides just thinking, oh, I get to talk about things. It's like, okay, well, the show has outlived what I wanted it to be. So yeah, no, I'm ready to kill the show come Tendies 3. That is as far as I'm willing to go. Any words of, I guess, rest in piss at this point, Rebozo?
Yeah, no, it's been fun to do, and I think that makes a lot of sense. Definitely, if you're not if the passion isn't there for it anymore, and I mean, I don't know if the passion was ever there, but
Look, it was
but
all very cynical where I just wanted to bring a
yeah,
habit to myself and it worked. And now the only thing that I need to fully kill the show, like literally if tomorrow Backlogged released an app and it was good, that's it. Like I at that point, I just need to write down the TV that I'm watching on a notepad. All the movies that I list, they're on Letterbox. All the games that I played, they're listed on Backlogged. Like I'm good. I've solved the entire reason Passive Pixels exists.
yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. I think that's the best way to do it. Give it an end date too, so there's a set in stone. Although it would be kind of funny to just say no, this is the last episode ever, and then just never do it again. But
Oh my god, no. Do you know that? Look. That would be that's. Don't convince me in the middle of
yeah,
the beginning
don't
episode
give
because like
don't give you any ideas, eh?
I just finished watching Twin Peaks: The Return, so like I'm ready to do some wild shit, in the name of in the name of experimentation.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a Lynchinian thing to do. But yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun, and yeah, I think all mediocre
Well,
things
no,
must come
no.
to an end. I
What good
bumped it down.
things?
I stopped myself. I stopped myself. I bumped it down. All mediocre thing. I can't fucking talk. Whatever. All piss
It's
poor
you
things
see,
must
that's
come
how
to an
we
end.
know. That's how we know that the show is just outlived because both of us are we really
I've
giving a
hold
game
hold
at all?
hold on.
Have we?
I've never been able to talk. So let's not blame that on that.
Okay, okay,
That's episode one. But
fair point.
yeah. But yeah, no, for sure.
Anyways, guys, the show is dead until further notice. Maybe I changed my mind. Maybe we have such a banger episode in November that I'm just like, there we go, we got it back. By the way, that promise that I maybe made about the special episodes, let's just throw that up in the air. Let's not. I'm not ready to fully say that I'm going back on that, but also Jesus Christ, would I have any motivation for the special episodes if there's no main episodes? I don't know. Well,
Well, and I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna steal some of them
oh
too,
yeah,
like the
please,
Batman one. Like I'm
yes,
gonna have you,
please.
there. And we're gonna do that on an hour to kill. So, I can't promise all of them, but definitely some of them I will probably pilfer anyways, and we'll do those.
So you're
So,
not going to do the Speed Racer special episode?
I mean, fuck it. If you want to do it, go ahead. You can do
No,
you
I'm
can
not.
do it under. But you have 1 hour time limit. Have fun. Knock yourself out. I won't. I won't. I
Anyways,
won't be there.
listen, Emil Hirsch beat up an executive. Okay, that's close enough for an hour to kill. He didn't kill him, but he did beat that ass. An hour to beat. Speed Racer special episode.
There you go. There you go. As long as we'll just have to really stretch the definition of how we're connecting it to horror, but we can get there at the end.
No, but here's the problem. We can just use the excuse an hour to kill. We're trying to kill your hour. We want specifically for you to die. So we're going to give you a topic that we think you'll hate. So hopefully you kill yourself. An hour to kill.
Speed Racer has its fans out there, so I don't know.
Oh, I don't even mean Speed Racer. I just mean like
Oh,
literally
okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Like we can fit anything into that term. Like afterwards, you can just be like, "Oh, I wanted to talk about Paddington 2." You're not going to kill yourself with Paddington 2, but hey, I've lied and potentially put myself in a position where it fits the banner. Gotcha. Hey.
Yeah, that makes sense. You could do like the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy and do that and try to do that in an hour and say you're going to want to kill yourself for getting all through Lord of the Rings movie in 1 hour.
Jesus Christ, I'd want to kill myself because I wouldn't want to do that to the Lord of the Rings. Um, and anyways, I guess the other thing as well is that there may be a Saw episode coming up, which I feel like it'd be kind of hilarious if somehow that ended up being the last special episode. But I don't know. That almost feels like kind of appropriate. That it's like I had so many plans with the special episodes, and then I got lazy, and now with this, the last one is a Saw special episode. Hooray! Oh,
It feels very fitting.
it really does. All right. Watch list. List because it's not just movies, it's games. Starfield, Twin Peaks: The Return, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem, Liza P, Wolf of Wall Street, Eddie Murphy, Raw, The Creator, Dimitri Martin, Person. And this is written on here, but I completely fucked up because I was busy fixing a grill. Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. I'm not going to talk about this. I stopped halfway through because I went to go start fixing a grill, and then I came back inside, and then I don't remember the rest of the day, and now it's Monday, and I still haven't gone back to watch half of it. So it's on here, but it's not. Dorian, your list?
What about your grill fixing? That's not on your list. Could have been up there with
I,
the lawn care episode.
Actually, you know what? Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe is back on the list, and it's talking about the grill.
See, this is how you save the show. You get like fucking grill talking and lawn care episodes. We need a gutter draining, cleaning your gutter drain episode.
No, I still gutter update.
Hmm.
I still have not bought gutters. It's been 3 years in this house. I have not bought gutters. Instead,
Okay.
I have put bricks where the water falls off of the roof, where it's starting to tear apart the grass. Now I just see sand at the bottom. I have now put bricks there to break the water's fall. That is the gutter update.
I mean, it's probably less important in Texas too, maybe because you guys don't get that much rain, do you?
No,
Maybe
no.
you do.
Oh,
I don't.
we get rain.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
we get
okay,
rain. The
okay.
problem is that like this year it's been fucking terrible. Like it's one year it's a fucking monsoon. Then the other year it's a desert. So right now this is a desert year. Next year we're gonna be drowning again. Okay, it's gonna be Harvey 2, the Harvening.
Fair. My list: Anonymous Code, A Space for the Unbound, Toddfield, Ghostrunner, WrestleDream, The Hunger Games, The Creator, and Miami Vice.
Holy shit. Oh my god, are we actually gonna be an hour 30? My god, we're still imagine if every single episode was just like until we got to the last episode, it's like we don't have anything. We're just gonna talk about Christmas. Christmas is pretty cool. 20
Oh,
seconds episode. Canceled.
I like Christmas. I could. Well, let's not get hasty. I can do 5 minutes on Christmas. We could devote 5 minutes to that.
Favorite gift. I think I'm gonna have to go with the PSP.
It's a solid choice. What would mine be? Probably. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, the most memorable one that I still remember from my childhood is my first video game console ever, which portable was a Game Boy. So
Oh
that
hell
or
yeah.
maybe the Nintendo 64. Those were both pretty big
Y-
ones for me.
You know, with you saying games though, this isn't really a big one, but this is something that it sticks in my brain. Mario Party 5. I remember that one. It's not the biggest gift, but I still appreciate it because it was fucking Mario Party 5. All
Yeah,
right.
I mean that's one you're gonna get a lot of mileage out of as a kid, as a kid too. So
Oh, absolutely. My God. The problem
yeah.
is that like I never had motivation to have any of the Mario parties because my cousins always had every single Mario Party. They had 2, they had 3, they had 4, they had I don't think they got 5 because I got 5, and then they got 6, and they got 7, and then they got 8, and then they got 9, and they're like, "Why are we doing this?" And then they stopped. Wait, was 9 on Wii or was that Wii U?
That's a good question. I think it was we. I think.
Mario Party 9 was Wii. Okay, okay. No,
Yeah.
no. They did not get 9. The last one they got was 8. And then at that point, we were all old fucks and we stopped playing.
Right. Okay, that makes
The
sense.
old age of 14.
Yep. Love
Okay.
being old.
Toddfield? Toddfield, I guess. Let's just start there.
Yeah, yeah. It's the best place to start, I think.
All right, so Todd Field, I apologize to everyone. There was a business decision made. A good friend, shout out to AJ from Complete Edition, a show that technically is less frequent than it's about to be for us in coming next year if I actually do cancel the show. Complete Edition. He was like, "Hey, payday 3 years. It's time to rise up," and I was like, "Well, okay, it is time to rise up." And I subscribed to Game Pass. which that reverberation was sent across the universe so strongly that Jim Ryan got fired, which God bless. I'm so happy about that. Um, I don't care, but retired? No, fired. Fired. You were like, oh, you quit before you got fired. Anyways, so business decision was made. I own Starfield through Steam. Well, owned because digital. We all know how that goes. Um, I have it ready for me for Steam for whoever. So Starfield, you were put on pause so I can play Lies of P on Game Pass, and that is my focus probably until the end of the year if the game really continues to beat my ass the way it has. So yeah, Starfield, I swear to God, I'm gonna get back to you as soon as I'm done lying and peeing. Okay, I'm ready to get back to you. I'm happy with you. You're great. I mean to beat you, and then I'm gonna get back to Zelda finally.
Slowly making your way back there one day.
I look, man. It's an existential crisis for me knowing that as soon as Tears of the Kingdom is gone, I don't have any 3D Zeldas. I don't have any more, and it's just like it's something that's like it's crawling over me. We're like, I don't have a backup. This is it. It's over.
Another 5 years or so, Nintendo will
Oh
hook you
my
up. Don't
god,
worry. You just
where
gotta.
am I going to be alive in 5 years?
Yeah, yeah, it's a good question. I ask myself that every day. Todd Field. Yeah. So I finally dove into it. I finished the basically I was working on finishing Anonymous Code, which I'll talk about later, which was done. And yeah, Starfield was the next game for me. And it's funny, I don't want to say talking myself out of playing it, but I just kind of was like, do I really want to start this now? Is this the game I'm gonna do? And I just kind of picked it up and played it. And I played for like an hour, hour and a half, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, I'll definitely give it a few more sessions though, and kind of see where it goes from here. And then I've just been playing it absolutely nonstop and pretty obsessed with it. It's really great. I'm about 36 hours in now, I think, ish, around there.
Mhm.
I've done every faction side quest; they're all done.
Oh
Uh,
hell yeah.
done a huge chunk of side quests. Like there's still a few that I have left, but now I'm at this point I'm focusing on the main story. So I'll probably just get that done now. But yeah, man, there's so much to do in this game. This game, like it honestly feels to me like Mass Effect and Deus Ex just kind of had a baby and this kind of
Yeah.
I really dig that. Like this feels part immersive sim, which I wasn't expecting, and then you've got your classic sci-fi elements to it. And I think the story is just I mean, the story kind of starts very I don't want to say uneventful, but it's just like, hey, like there's a big fucking mystery out there. Go solve it. And that's
No, 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 no. You gotta say what the mystery is, because like it hits you in the first few minutes, which is, hey, kid, do you want to know the secrets of the universe? And it's like,
yeah.
I don't understand when people are saying that this game starts off slow. Because are you telling me that you start off the game with, hey, kid, you want to learn what the secrets of the universe are? It's like that sounds pretty fucking cool if you're aiming for that.
Yeah, I definitely don't think the actual story starts off slow at all. I think the story is very interesting. I think it's a lot to learn at first. Like it throws a lot at you right out the gate because you're in your first ship. Like I think very early into that game, you're
Thank
learning
you.
all the systems, all the UIs. So it's which is nice. Yeah, absolutely. Like I didn't want a fucking 5 hour tutorial until I get to my first ship. Don't get me wrong.
Look,
But
man, I don't need to be an 8-year-old at a birthday party in a
yeah,
shelter, okay? Like, please
that's
just
fair.
put me in a spaceship and send me out.
Yeah, that's fair. But it's just a lot to learn, and the game also kind of has a minor problem where if you do stupid things like me and don't touch you do two main quest missions and then don't go back for like 25 hours. There is some tutorial stuff in there that it will show you how to do things,
You
but if you do
fucked
the
off way
side
too
quest
quickly.
yeah, but if you fuck off and you do the side quest, you don't learn it. Like the biggest one for me was I had no idea how to dock to a fucking space station, and there's a quest that shows you that in the main mission, but I didn't do it.
Wait,
So,
hold on. What is docking in a space station? I'm still confused. Oh, aiming, and then turning on
well,
your
yeah,
thing. Okay, never mind.
yeah. So like you drive towards it, you hit your HUD, and then the dock button pops up. You have to be 500 meters away, and you dock. It's once you know what you're doing, it's very easy. If you don't know that, you're like, how the fuck do I connect to the space station and get in there? So yeah, you might want to do at least a few main missions before you fuck off. But yeah, no, it's other than that, like I mean, I have some minor issues with it. But yeah, like the game's just really good. It's well made. I'm just having a really fun time with it. It's definitely scratching that itch I wanted from something like that type of game. And it's my favorite. It's definitely probably my favorite Bethesda game I've ever played too, which is really good for me. I haven't really had a Bethesda game that's hit hard for me since Fallout New Vegas. And I really like Fallout New Vegas too, but I definitely think I'm vibing with this one more. And that's just a setting thing. I think at the end of the day, for me, I'll always prefer sci-fi and space. So yeah.
Okay, I just it's Obsidian. I just feel like I need to
Oh
say
fuck
it.
yeah! What
Yeah.
I'm such a dumbass. Yeah. So okay, go back further. Fallout 3 then. My bad. I'm a moron. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, Fallout 3 then is definitely my answer there. But I don't like Fallout 3 as much as New Vegas. So yeah, no, definitely Starfield clears for me. I think it's good. Skyrim, I don't get me wrong, I'm very appreciative for what Skyrim did. I think it's fun. Uh, the setting is just not my favorite, and I don't know. I think it's good. I just don't think it's great. So I'm definitely enjoying Starfield way more. Uh, yeah, it's just what a game, man. There's so much to do in it. There's so much. Like I'm surprised at the meaningful, fun side quests I've had. The faction stuff. Have you done? How much of the faction stuff have you done, Ed? I don't know how much you've done or what you've done. I'm curious.
Alright. Nothing.
Okay, fair. No, fair.
I've gone to the museum and I did that. Honestly, the
Okay,
biggest
the
mission that
UC.
I yeah,
Okay.
the biggest mission that I've pretty much completed is, so you know how we own a house and,
Yes.
we're heavily in debt,
Yes.
um, so the guy was like, "Hey, if you wanna do any missions for us, you can do that," and I was like,
Oh,
"Okay, cool."
yeah. I
So
did all of his. Yeah.
yeah, I did all that, and,
Yeah.
when I get to that old man who's just, like, retired, he's like, "I tried to do
Oh.
my best. I just did what I could," and I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna pay off your debt. I'm rich, I don't give
Oh.
a fuck."
That's interesting. Okay. I actually, so I didn't pay off his debt, but I'm like, I'm just gonna say I couldn't find you. So then I go back to the Gall Bank or whatever it is,
Mm.
offices, and I'm just like, I use my persuade option. I'm like, it's interesting, but can't we just say we didn't find him and we're gonna close the book on this one? And I passed it, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, I think you're right. Case closed. So
Nah.
yeah, it's very very fun. I'm too greedy with my credits. I didn't want to pay it off myself.
No, I was just like, you know what? Whatever, fine, fuck it. Like,
But
sometimes, look, anyone in my real life, don't try it because I'm not going to do it for you. It's going to be random moments. Sometimes I'm just going to pull out a $5 bill and just be like, I just need you to shut up. Here you go. Okay. And no, anyone who's listening to this, do not try it. It is not going to work. You're not going to be able to reverse psychology me. Sometimes I just need to pay you to shut the fuck up. Okay. So, like this man, I like you. 10,000 credits. Sure, why not? I'm not that close to buying a new ship, anyways. Here you go. Go on. And the man was just so appreciative. He's like, I can't believe it. You did it. And I was just like, it's okay. Do you understand how long I've been fucking this bank? I'm never going to pay for my house. Fuck them. 500 credits? I don't give a shit. I'm just going to keep paying that. Fuck you.
yeah, funny thing, I wasn't gonna pay for my house either, but I'm just at a point now where I have like over 500,000 credits, so it's
Oh,
literally a drop in the bucket for
okay,
me.
that's your
So
money. Fuck them.
yeah, well, true. I just here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I saw it in the active quest list. I'm like, I just don't want to see this anymore. So I'm like, to get this out of my active quest list, I'm gonna pay you 125,000 credits. Yeah,
Well,
fuck off.
could I pay you 125,000 to fuck off?
Yeah, basically, yeah. You're $5, just me with a lot more credits. Same trick. But yeah, no, yeah, like all the side quests, like even ones like that where you're just kind of like, these are just random side quests. They're not your faction quests. They're good. Like out of so there's four major factions. There's the United Colonies, Freestar Collective, Ryuji Industries, and what's the fourth one? Crimson.
Freestar?
Yeah,
Did you say that
No,
already?
Freestar Collective got that. Crimson something. Crimson
Crimson
Fleet.
Fleet.
Crimson Fleet. That's it.
Wait, is that the
Um,
one when you get arrested and they kidnap you?
that is one way to do it, but I didn't do it that way. So again,
Oh, okay.
very yeah. I found out about that after. I'm like, oh, you can get arrested, and that's how you start that. No, I started a completely different way. So very
Oh, okay.
interesting.
No, everyone got arrested because, of course, we're
Yeah,
all criminals.
yeah, fair. No, I actually. Do you know what the funny thing is? I, you guys were talking about the what was it the when they do the scans for contraband.
Mhm.
I haven't even found any contraband in the game. I literally
Oh,
haven't found
don't worry.
contraband.
Don't worry.
I've been
You will.
looking. I've been looking. The only place I can find anything that's like illegal is on Neon. I know Neon. You can get drugs and stuff that's illegal, but they haven't asked me to like sling it, so I don't know.
No, I mean, what? You're telling me you're not just stealing it?
That's true. I could steal it.
Dude, I see something illegal. I'm stealing this. I steal it. I
Yeah.
go back to my house. I throw it in my bedroom, and it's like, I'll be back for you. And then I go.
can you buy furniture for your house? I just want a bed. I don't know how to buy a bed.
I think you can buy materials.
Okay,
There
I'm gonna
is
look into that.
a place in New Atlantis where you can buy literally any materials that you want. So
Okay.
you buy that, you craft it, you go back to your house, and then you build stuff. Of course, I basically just have a little cot that's a bed in the living room and two couches that are sitting there that could watch me sleep.
I think you were telling me that. Yeah, yeah, I'm not big into the base building stuff. Like I can't stand that stuff, but I'll spend a little bit of time on my house and build that up. Like with the ships, even I and there's really cool stuff you could do with the shipbuilder and stuff like that. And I was thinking about doing it, but there's a I won't spoil the specific quest, but there's a quest that gives you a pretty good ship. So I was like, fuck it, all. After I got that, I was like, I'm good. But yeah, no, all of the faction side quests are really good. Like no, like the free it's unfortunate. The Free Star Collective was probably my least favorite one, and it's fine. It's not bad. It's just there's nothing really memorable about it, which is too bad because that's the one that I felt like fit my character most, just being like a space ranger. But it was okay. But the other three all have some really cool, unique moments. The Ryujin Industries, you're just being like a thief and like a corporate espionage shit. United Colonies, it has a really good story to that one. That one's definitely worth seeing through. And then the Crimson Fleet is just kind of you're going undercover and doing all this stuff. So really just cool, memorable stuff. Just great side quest stuff. And for people that are knocking the side quests in this game, I don't really get it. They're all like I had a great time doing it.
Yeah, no, no. I'm just still thinking about you know that meme where it's like men think it's okay to live like this, and it's just like a lawn chair and a TV and a
True,
console.
yeah, truthfully.
No, no, no. My house in Starfield is that, except downstairs it's that little cot and two couches staring at me sleeping, and then upstairs it is the most illegal contraband you could ever imagine in your life.
That's funny. It reminds me of that one meme where it's like that family, like sitting on the floor watching this like really expensive curved thing on the TV,
Oh,
and
it's
the
like, maybe
dad's
they'll
like, I
never
hope they don't.
notice that I sold everything to buy the TV.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
No, no, I'm also thinking of like, oh, please help me budget. It's like $10 on cable, $15 on Netflix, $30,000 on illegal mechanical parts that were outlawed during the war. Please, someone help me budget this.
Yeah, no shit, eh? Where do you how do you sell that shit? Do you just go to the what do you call it? The fucking I know there's that place that buys the hot items. I can't think of it right now.
The Wolf system. It's called the Den. There's one spaceship,
Oh yeah, I've been
or
to the den. Okay.
yeah, if you go there, they don't scan your ship, so you can just go and dump all your
Oh,
contraband there.
okay. That's good to know. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's
Yeah.
perfect, man. I go
Yeah,
in
I've
there,
I've
I
been to
just
the
sell all
den.
my illegal shit.
Yeah, I've been to the den. I guess I just forgot that they didn't scan your ship or didn't notice, but that makes sense.
Oh yeah, no, you don't think about it because you're just going in there. It isn't
Yeah.
until they're like, "Hey, we're gonna scan your ships," and I'm just like, "Oh no!" They
That's
didn't.
funny that you've it's funny you've even been there though, because that's for a side quest that's so later on out there.
Oh,
So
I looked it up. No, no, I
yeah,
Googled.
okay, fair.
Dude, no,
Fair.
no, you don't understand. I had like all illegal shit just littering the entire floor. Like, like I had illegal pamphlets. I had illegal. Like I had drugs. I had mechanical parts from the war that no one's supposed to have. Like I had so much illegal shit, and I was like, I gotta. I just kind of want money, and so I looked it up. I was like, where do they not scan shit? And I looked it up. They're like, well, you can go into the shipbuilder. I was like, no, no, we're not doing that. Well, you can have more perk points. I'm like, I don't have perk points. Well, you can go to this system. Perfect. That's it. We're going there.
Yeah, for sure. By the I haven't even talked about that yet, but yeah, the perk system's really good too. There's lots of really interesting stuff in there, and I've been like, I obviously like dumped the way I like to play is I like to use persuasion and social stuff. So I literally dumped like so much early on into social to kind of fill out all that as I could. So that's mostly full now. But then like there's just lots of good stuff. I've been increasing my oxygen, but I can't stand being encumbered, so I like up my weight limit and stuff like that
Same.
so I can carry more shit. So I've done that, more oxygen to run faster. I've started dabbling in the weapons a bit now. I found like there's so many different types of guns in the game, so I'm like using a few of them. But like I've definitely like there's like a rifle I have that I really like, and then a couple shotguns. I'm kind of a shoddy guy. I kind of play like Doom. I
Same.
just go in and just blast everything away. So I've been focusing some points on shotguns and rifles now to get that damage up. But yeah, like the amount of stuff you can do with the skill trees, they're pretty big. Not to mention some of the other stuff, you crazy stuff you get too. So really cool.
The one thing I will say for the guns, have you done any of the research or no?
No, unfortunately. I
Oh,
I looked at it and I was like, "Oh, research." And I'm like, "I don't have any of these materials." And I'm like, I don't really care." But some of it does look cool.
no, that's the thing. I had no idea what the fuck the research was at all. So like, I kept trying to build gun, and every single time it's like, you don't have the thing, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. It's probably a skill point. Fuck you. And I stopped and I'd leave. And then I went over to the research thing. I was like, oh, I need to research things so I can do things on the gun. Oh, that's what that is. So dump all that you can into the research stuff so then you can actually craft things.
That makes sense. Yeah. I have to see. I know actually I have heard that like when you finish, like when you start like mainlining the main path, you start gaining XP at like a much higher rate.
Oh, of
And I
course.
think I'm at the point now. I don't know if it's like a bonus level or what, but I'm starting to get it feels like 2 skill points for every level. So I think I can just start like pumping some more shit and shit.
Yeah, no, it's probably because like I'm just doing they're like tertiary side quests. Like they don't even feel like the main side quests or like the secondary side quests. I feel like I'm just like, hey, I found these kind of space people who they're they're really fucking dumb. They're on like 3 separate planets in the same universe, and the first guy that was there is annoyed that 2 people moved into the same universe that he's in. And I'm just like, "You fucking moron. Do you understand how large a planet is? It doesn't matter. You'll never see them again." Anyways, I went in there and I helped them out to fight off some evil spacers or whatever the fuck they're called. And
Yeah, I
like
did
I
that
did
one
that.
too.
Yeah, that's like, by the way, that guy's an asshole. Like, it's an entire galaxy. Do you
Yeah.
understand that, like, I have to fast travel from one planet to the other to communicate to both of you? Fuck you.
Yeah, they're not very intelligent. Yeah, no, they're not good. Have you found there's one side quest in particular. I don't really want to spoil anything, but you basically get a note and it's called Mantis. Have you seen that one yet?
Maybe a little more details at the beginning.
The quest line is just literally called Mantis. Do you remember that or no? Like basically you find it off like I forget where you find it, but you find it on like a data pad. It's early on, pretty early on.
No, that's the thing. I'm trying to give me some details. Like, what does the first quest thing tell you to do, or like, what is the
Tells you to go to like a planet basically, and like there's a basically there's like
Red
it
Mile?
feels kind of it feels I'll say this, it feels kind of like you're walking into a cult situation.
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
when you play it again, load up your quest lines and see if you have one in there called Mantis, and if you do, give it priority because it's fucking incredible.
Okay, this might give my PC like just a straight up seizure if I try to launch Starfield while recording. Let's see what happens. Look, man, I got a 4070 Ti and an i9 12th gen. If my
Oh yeah,
PC can't
you'll be
handle
fine.
this,
You'll be fine.
uh, okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Starfield is booting up. Let's go. Uh,
Let's
I'm
go.
I'm turning on the controller literally to go through the menus. Could I use a keyboard and a mouse for this? Yes. I'm not going to. Fuck you.
Based.
Wait, hold on. Oh God. All right, Starfield, you're gonna sit around for a little bit because I haven't booted it in a while, and now it's building shaders. Thank you, PC Gaming.
Oh, did that is PC gaming for you.
Thank you, PC
To be
Gaming.
con- to be continued on that then.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I hopefully by the next episode, I will be done Starfield. I feel like the main storyline is not long at all. Like it's like 20 hours, I think, if you just critical path it. So I think I'm like 5 hours into that. So I imagine by this weekend I will probably be done.
All right, hold on. It booted up. I have an hour. Well, no, sorry, 1 day and 8 hours logged into the game.
That's wild.
That actually feels like a lot less than where I should be. Oh yeah, I made Sarah wear a little hat that I stole. All right, hold
Oh,
on.
Sarah.
D- 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 I do have Mantis. A Dead
Okay.
Spacer had a note about a secret outpost on Denebola I-1B with a once in a
Excellent.
lifetime opportunity. I should
Or,
investigate.
yeah, perfectly. Definitely prioritize that one when you get back to the game because it is very good. Yeah, I would
Okay,
recommend.
perfect. All right. I found an old world shotgun. So I'm just going to kill everyone with that.
Oh, I didn't find an old world shotgun. That's awesome. I have a couple old world pistols, but no
Oh,
shotgun.
Oh god, that 1911 though. Oh boy.
Yes, the
Oh,
1911 is awesome. I love.
nah.
I don't know if I haven't been able to find any bullets for it, unfortunately, so I don't use it that often. But it's awesome.
Every single shop that you go to, just look through their ammo. Sometimes people are
I
have it.
do. I have so much money now. Every time I go to a shop, I literally just usually buy them out of ammo because I'm like, I always need ammo. So and it doesn't use weight, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just buy it all.
Again, you're fucking mongoloid of a character going need bullets.
Basically, yeah, just charge it all to my card.
No, no, not even need bullets. We'll serve you that need bullet.
All bullet.
Wait,
Uh,
no, hold on. Just fill space. I don't care if this is pointless. Whatever. Just
Chad
turn on
Field.
the light.
Again, we're talking about my beautiful Chad Field, who is just
Hold on.
gorgeous and wonderful and
This
a top tier character.
this would
If you
work
know,
if it
you
was a
know.
video podcast as a joke. Like this would totally be worth it. But instead, it's an audio podcast, so instead, it's just stupid. I went to go grab my steelbook, and I went to go grab my credit. So
Oh
you're
yeah, it comes with like the little credit chip, right?
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
your
yeah.
character just goes more bullet. Wait, did that even pick up? Did the cling
Oh, it
pick up
did.
at
Oh,
all?
yeah, no, you heard the ding. You heard
Okay.
the clang or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's good.
Sir, would you like anything else? More bullet.
I buy some med packs too, but
Healing.
yeah, med pack and trauma packs. Can't. Oh fuck! I need to buy more of the that reminded me because I fucking ran out of the things that heals your sprains. Ran out of those, so I need some more of those.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I still think it's really dumb that this steelbook doesn't hold a disc, but
Yeah,
also
fucking stupid.
it is kind of cute that they printed the actual game code on the credit. Like I get what you're going for. I like it. The steelbook is still going to go on the shelf, but as soon as there is a crack of your game, I'm going to throw it on a USB stick because my brain says that's preservation.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree.
All right. So is that Starfield? That have we done
Yeah,
enough
that's
for
good.
Starfield?
We're good. I'm sure. Like I will have a little bit more to say on the finality of it once I finish it. 2 weeks, and yeah, I mean, hopefully you're done by the end of this year before the show's canceled. You give your final thoughts on it.
Starfield is a my watch died, but Bethesda emailed me to let me know, hey, you were probably going to take care of you. So thank you, Todd. I like your watch, and I'd like to keep using your watch out of 10.
We'll go with more bullets out of 10.
More bullets. All right. You do what you want next, because if not, I was going to go to Twin Peaks.
Sure. Let's break it up because we can't have too much Kino in a row there.
I
I'll
I
just.
don't. That's Starfield's a video game. I don't want to.
It's
I'm
pretty
sorry.
Kino though. I mean, it's
It is
video game.
good.
It's video game Kino. We'll put it into its own
I'm
category.
pretty sure that's just good video game.
Yeah, fair. All right. And anyways, we don't want too much goodness, I guess. So
Yeah, there we go.
yeah.
Positivity.
Positivity. There we go. Although, so anyways, let's do a. So I added WrestleDream on here. So as I said in a few shows ago, I would only talk about wrestling if something like really interesting happens because I'm just watching it consistently every single goddamn week now. But this was pretty cool. So I watched WrestleDream, which is the AEW pay per view this Sunday. A good show, like lots of good matches, fun stuff, interesting. I mean, I didn't love all of it, but it was entertaining enough. But at the very end of the show, Mr. Edge from WWE debuted in
Oh
AEW.
my.
Really cool. Edge is he was in WWE for 21 years, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. Started his career there, basically thought he was going to end his career there when he had spinal surgery on his neck, ended up coming back and doing one more run. But he's kind of one of those guys, like don't get me wrong, he's not as big as The Rock or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but he's one of those guys that you just thought would be with WWE for life because he'd
Yeah.
just been there forever. He'd been a star there. He had never left there. So he's just kind of in that bucket that you never thought he would leave, but he did. And I think a
Wait,
big
hold
part.
on. He was Money Plane, wasn't he?
Money Plane?
Was he not on Money Plane?
Money Plane. I don't know what that is.
Okay, you keep going. I'm gonna look this up and
Okay.
I need to confirm this.
Okay. But yeah, I think the big thing was his real life friend and on screen brother, Christian, is also in AEW. So AEW. So I think a big thing was he wanted to just kind of finish his career with his buddy and do that together. And that was a really cool moment. Really awesome. Definitely the biggest signing I think AEW's had. Uh, maybe ever. Like, I mean, you can argue Chris Jericho. Jericho's pretty big too. But I think this is bigger just because how he's always been perceived in WWE. He's been there his entire career. He's a big main eventer. So big get for them. Really cool and just a fun moment to end the pay per view.
He was in Money Plane. Have you never
It's
heard
money.
of Money Plane?
No, now I need to Google this. Money
Oh
plane.
my god. So, Money Plane was the big meme movie like a year or two ago,
He
and
is in that.
it is an absolute piece of shit. I honestly don't
Yeah.
wait, hold on. I feel like
Denise Richards, Kelsey Grammer. What the fuck is this movie?
okay, so apparently Money Plane, it's a plane, it's in the air, and if it's illegal, you can bet on it on the Money Plane.
It
Hold
did
on.
$618 at the box office.
Okay, hold on. I forgot. Where are you with Red Letter Media?
I don't mind them. I just their videos are so fucking long, so it's hard for me to watch. Here's the thing: I kind of didn't like them, but then I watched a bunch of videos they did with Bruce Willis and the Bruce Willis stuff, and I thought that was fucking hilarious. So I watched a bit more, but it just depends on the movie. Depends on the video. Did they do one on Money Plan though?
Yes.
Okay, I might check that out.
Oh my god.
This is like I don't know what the
It's
fuck's going
I
on here.
actually kind of want to watch it now. Like this is what I'm talking about. This is why I want to cancel the show because every single time that something else pops up while I'm doing the show, I'm like, I could be doing that right now. I could be watching Half in the Bag Money Plane again.
That's funny.
Fucking 50-minute YouTube video. It's like, could I be doing that instead of this? I probably
That's true.
could.
That's true. No, I'll have to check that out. I fucking what's wild to me though is like, I mean, okay, Denise Richards isn't a big star or anything, but fucking Kelsey Grammer and Thomas Jane, like they're no slouches, and there's fucking Edge. That's so fucking random.
Dude, it's a WWE movie. Like, of course it
Oh, it
is.
is. Okay, so it's a WWE production. Okay, I didn't realize that. That makes more sense then.
Wait, hold on. Is it wait, no, hold on. I don't see their name on here. What is Quiver Production? Is Quiver okay, hold
Oh,
on.
I know what that is.
It,
Quiver
what
Production, production company Dawn Light, Taylor and Dodge.
okay, hold on. How is this not a WWE movie? That actually really
That's what's wild
confusing.
to me, because that would make sense to me if it was a WWE movie. I understand that, but that makes no sense
Why
otherwise.
is Edge here then?
Yeah,
I okay, whatever. You know what? What was even the topic? Because I totally derailed this by talking about wrestling.
no, yeah, no, we're just talking. I mean, that fits,
We're
right?
still on topic.
It's literally fucking Edge. If you look up Edge's fucking IMD film, oh, he was in Vikings. I didn't know Edge was in Vikings.
He probably has like a
He
small
looks, yeah,
role or something like that.
he's in 25 episodes.
Wait, hold on. He is 6'5", dude. Edge never looks
Yeah,
that tall.
no, he's a tall, lanky motherfucker, man.
Oh my god, what a Chad. Look at this man. Look at this
Yeah.
man.
So, anyways, very cool for him. 49 years old, still out there kicking ass. So, anyways, very cool to see him in AEW. And it's funny too because when I started watching WWE again, he did his retirement match, which I actually, I thought, okay, he's probably done now. He's 49 years old. And I was like, well, shit. Like here I am. I just get back into wrestling. I'll never get to see Edge again. That sucks. But turns out that's not the case. Gotta love wrestling. But yeah, that was it. It was a fun event. I just wanted to say that. So I'm still hopelessly addicted to wrestling again.
All right.
Unfortunately.
My score is Money Plane out of 10. I'm telling you right now, after you watch that video, that's Kelsey Grammer saying Money Plane is going to be stuck in your head. It's incredible.
Money Plane is literally on Crave, so I kind of want to watch it now to 10.
Oh my god! What? Okay, hold on. Now, okay, is Money Plane streaming anywhere for me? Wait, it's on Tubi.
I mean, that sounds like a really fitting way to watch it, to be honest with you. The ads will probably be better than the fucking movie itself.
I mean, it might be better produced, yeah, but I still think the movie's gonna be bet. Okay, hold on. It says Hulu as well, but like Hulu's deceptive. Hulu could be like, oh, well, if you watched it through live TV, that counts. It's like, just shut up. All right. Okay, I'm logged out of Hulu, so that dream is dead. I'm not even checking it. Okay. Next one, I guess. Twin Peaks: The Return. I like it. That's it. I don't really know what else. Mr. Moneybags. Baby Jackpot. Ah.
I gotta ask,
Yeah,
and that's fine. And that's fine if you don't have a lot of comment. But what did you think about the creation of Bob episode?
that happened. All right. Ah, it's actually kind of incredible because like Twin Peaks, I am always like, oh my god, let me try to watch something, let me try to analyze it, let me try to figure it out. Twin Peaks, like even season 1 and then 2 just broke me where I was just like, I kind of don't really want to figure anything out. And it just kept going. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm still kind of enjoying myself. Season 2, of course, like just it goes way too off on the rails and it just stopped being weird. And then the end of it goes really weird. I'm like, okay, I'm back in. And then Twin Peaks The Return just goes so far into the letting David Lynch do whatever he wants that I was just like, I'm just going. You know the that meme where like you got the idiot at the very bottom and the high IQ at the end, both having the same idea, and then you have the midwits at the center who are just like right. I feel like I'm on the low IQ end where I have the right idea and it's probably for the wrong reasons. It's just like I don't want to try to figure this out at all. I just want to watch this. I'm just taking it on a straight visual auditory experience, except when Dougie shows up. Whenever Dougie shows up, that's we're standing up, we're at attention, we're listening to every single thing Dougie says, and Dougie is a national treasure. And of course, the line "I am the FBI" might be one of the hardest fucking lines ever said in TV history. I I have no insight, I have no takes, I enjoy it. Please, for the love of God, David Lynch, leave me alone. I'm scared of you. Please don't make my brain ever think because I don't know if I ever want to be around you whenever you're thinking.
Yeah, I love this show. Obviously, it's one of my favorites. We're gonna do a special episode on it eventually,
Do
so
you
I'm
really
excited for
want me
that.
there, man? Like I
I do.
don't.
I think it'll be funny. So,
I'm
uh,
just gonna be drooling, just gonna get done.
yeah, no, that's entertainment, man. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get John on there. It'll be a great time.
Hold
Um,
on. I just realized something else. There was an honest trailer for Money Plane as well, which is
oh,
also
jeez,
incredible, and it has
this
pitch meetings helping out with them.
I'm actually gonna just fucking add this movie to my watch list on Letterboxd because
Money Plane.
I mean I don't value
Wait,
movie watching time right
it
now
is
anyway. So
82 minutes long. Now that actually is almost convincing me to want to watch it.
yeah, I mean it's literally on Crave. So I mean, Money Plane, yeah, it's
Money Plane.
there's Final Heist and oh man, what were they thinking with this? Okay, anyways, I mean it was in
COVID.
2020, so that was the year of COVID. Um, oh fuck, somebody has a review too that I know, 1 star out of 5. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna
I
watch these later.
what the fuck, man? I don't. I feel really bad because I feel like I'm slighting the show so much by just refusing to peel any of the mystery to it whatsoever. Hell, I watched a 2 hour video from Red Letter Media, their review movies. Sorry, their review videos where they talk about the return, and I'm just like, yeah, those are definitely interpretations. And then I just went, but I like it when when the arm goes, and I'm just like, yeah. And then when I find out that that was supposed to be the little guy who dances in the red room, I was like, what? Uh, instead, instead, I'm just gonna keep thinking that that's the arm, and he goes, "Eh." And then the Asian woman who has her eyes just like with skin melted over, who clicks. Yeah, that's just a woman that clicks. What do you want with her? I don't care. And at the end, when you get Laura Palmer being a scream queen, I'm just like, yeah, all right, series is over. Okay, no further questions, Your Honor.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly. Here's the thing. I think it's perfectly fine to sit down and watch one of his movies and just be like, I have no idea what the fuck happened. I don't want to know what the fuck happened, but I vibed with that and I liked it. And I don't think there's an issue with that. I think that's perfectly acceptable. I think if you want to dig into it, there's a lot more fucking cool stuff that you can dig into, but that's not going to be for everyone. So I got it.
Their explanation of that entire episode 8, I was like, oh, that makes sense. I like the part where the bomb went off, and then we just go on a trip, and I was like, yeah. Like it's so weird because I don't think I've ever felt this stupid like in a while. And just watching all of Twin Peaks just makes me think, man, I'm really out of my depth here, man.
I don't. Hey, Mr. Lynch does it to the best of us. Fear not. That's a very common thing with Mr. Lynch.
I don't ever want to talk about his movies again, man, because I just feel so stupid. Where I'm just like,
I
yeah,
think you're. Yeah, no, I think you're good. We only got 2 months left here, and then I don't plan on watching anymore. So,
I mean,
you know,
you're done, aren't you?
yeah, I'm done. I've watched them all. So, I mean, I'm gonna if you'll accept the invite, I'm gonna put you on the return episode because I think it'll be funny. But
If you are willing to,
you
like,
could just
that's
sit there and drool.
yeah, you just Edwin, how do you feel? It's like, yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, no,
still though,
you'll
uh,
help us because we only have an hour time limit. So, you,
dude, Dougie is the fucking goat, though. Like, just
oh,
every
Dougie's awesome.
single, my God,
Mr. Moneybags.
hello. Oh, dude, I'm gonna be pissing off banks. I'm gonna be pissing off casinos anytime that I do that, and them like just like one day, man, it's gonna fucking land. One day.
Now you'll find the one like Usher or whatever who's like Twin
No,
Peaks.
no, there's gonna be one usher who's just be like, we can't trust this guy, man. He's gonna fucking
Yeah,
bankrupt us. We gotta get
yeah,
him out of here.
they'll just like kick you. Sir, you need to leave.
Hello, like, God, go. All right, so
Uh,
yeah, that's I don't know what else to say, man. Let's move on. I feel stupid.
yeah. Okay, I got a great segue for that. If you want to talk about feeling stupid, let's talk about fucking Ghostrunner because Jesus fucking Christ, this
Oh
game.
my God.
Yeah. So let's put it this way. You will probably never hear me talk about this game again, very likely. I like it. It's so much fun, but I'm scared to go back to this game. This game fucking kicked my ass so fucking hard. I don't know if I want to go back. It bent me over. It beat me. It took a fucking wooden spoon to my bare ass and made me its bitch. I played like 3 levels, beat them all, but by the end of the third level, I was like, holy fuck, man, I want to die. It's hard. It's really fucking hard. And I'm not good at games in general, but fucking 3D stuff like this, man, Jesus Christ, is it hard? I think it took me like 25 minutes to beat the fucking tutorial level. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I am so bad at this game. The stupid part is too, like the actual platforming and the wall movement, those parts I'm okay at. Like I can get by in that. But when the combat comes up, Jesus Christ, man. I'm fumbling around. I'm fucking dying every 10 seconds. It's just a mess. For anyone who doesn't know, Ghost Runners, it's kind of like it's hard to explain. It's kind of like a 3D game where you play as like a samurai and you're kind of wall hopping around and doing a lot of platforming, but then you're also like trying to kill these guys. And if one thing hits you, you're dead. If you fall and miss a ledge, you're dead. And you do these little sections, and the checkpoint system's very generous. It's very quick to get back in, which is nice. I do like that. Man, it's fucking hard. It's just so fucking brutally hard. Um, I liked it. Like I said, I had fun with it. I was fucking cursing up a storm, and I wouldn't stream it because I was saying some horrible fucking things. This was making me very angry. But it's fun. Yeah, no, it's definitely fun. It's well made. It's super tight controlling. I felt like even all the fucking PC chuds were like, oh, you can play on a mouse and keyboard. I'm like, oh, fuck off. Plays fine with
Get
controller.
better with a controller.
But yeah, it's just fucking hard. So that's my feedback on that fucking game.
Yeah, I don't know. Ghostrunner is awesome. I love this game. It challenged me. The only thing I would say is that the puzzle sections, like for the love of God, please cut those out. I never want to see one of those again. I just want to be a fast ninja. I want to cut things and I want to run and I want to go fast and I want to go fast and I'll go fast and I'll go fast. All right. It's definitely a learning curve. You have to realize that if you are moving in a straight line, you are fucking up. Okay, you need to be zigging, you need to be zagging, you need to be using your grappling hook, you need to be moving, you need to be moving, you need to be moving. It's awesome, and I can't wait for Ghostrunner 2, but actually I'm lying because I can wait for it, because I will wait for it, because I'm not going to buy it day one, because why would I buy it day one when I have so many other things to play? I still got GT7, I still got Starfield, I got Liza P, I got Game Pass. This would be stupid of me. This would be financially insolvent of me to get Ghostrunner 2 right now. So I'm sorry, Ghostrunner 2. I can wait. Out of 10.
Yeah, I would like to come back to this game, but just looking at it on my PS5 start screen makes me nervous. So maybe not out of 10.
Understandable. Understandable.
Fun
Okay,
though, really really fun.
why can't I log into my Hulu? Is there something going on? I'm
I
just
can
trying to.
do. You want me to do one more? I can do one more if you want while you're
No,
fucking around
no,
with
that's
that.
fine. I'm just like it's like I'm just trying to log into Hulu and see if Money Plane is there. Um, okay, my next one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem.
Oh boy.
Here's one for you. Here's one for you. Uh, they should have just cut all the references in half.
Thank you.
Just
Thank you.
look. I get it. They're teenagers. Teenagers do have a lot of references. That's fine. Cut them in half. It doesn't need to be almost every other sentence. Like, we don't need it. But on the other hand, this is a fun movie. It was a fun movie. They're actual teenagers. This is the first time that teenage in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was true. And you know what? I dug it. I enjoyed it. Sure, just as our good friend Wasp said, it is just the plot of X-Men 2000, but that's okay because it's a little bit of fun, okay? Having Jackie Chan as like a little depressed, sad dad, I was like, yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I feel actually really bad for him. This is a fun movie. It is very enjoyable. Did I soy pog at a certain moment when they had an action scene with Master Splinter? Of course I did. Of course I did. It's impossible for me to not have soy pogged at that. Um, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like it's weird. I should probably talk about a little bit of my history. I really don't have much history. I'd say that it was the 2003 show. I had that. I enjoyed that. It was pretty sick, and then I just never thought about it again until now. And then I saw it, and I was like, "Hey, look, that movie looks cool. I'm gonna watch that in theaters." Except I didn't. I watched it on Paramount Plus because I just couldn't get the motivation to go watch it in theaters. And then Paramount just put it on Paramount Plus. It's like, you idiots! I would have given you money for this. So yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. I enjoy that. This is good. You're dumb for letting all the references get in your way. You're big dumb.
You know what it is? Like, what's your tolerance for like just teenagers in general? I fucking hate kids in general. Like, I fucking
Okay, hold on. You
hate
don't hate
them.
teenagers, okay? Life is strange.
Well, that's different. That made me
What?
feel
Oh my
things.
god! Oh my god! No, they are worse.
It made me feel things. No,
Okay,
that's
look.
different.
I'm just telling you right now. I'd rather hang out with teenage boys and talk about dumb, just offensive shit than hang out with teenage girls and have to deal with their emotions. Okay.
Hella crazy.
Uh, oh my god! I hate you. I don't even. I just want to move on. I don't really have
That's
words.
fair.
I don't have.
That's fair.
I feel like I fucking glitched out right now.
I feel like whenever you just get too angry now, we just need to go money plane.
Money plate. Oh, dude,
This, ep- this
it's so
episode is just
good.
called Money Plane. Well, actually, no, you're canceling it, so it can't be called Money Plane. But
Why
if you
not?
weren't canceled, yeah, it's called Money Plane. Fuck it, that's important.
No, look. If we end up needing another episode called Money Plane, we just call it Money Plane 2.
We should cancel the show, but just 2 weeks after, just do one more episode with just Money Plane as the topic and like a 2-minute discussion on Money Plane.
Money Plane.
Fuck, I gotta watch this show. Okay. But let's talk about. Wait, that was me, right? Yeah. You just talked. Let's talk about. I'm very quickly because I've tortured you enough with this with the years. I'll just finish off Anonymous Code quickly.
Oh
I
God.
finished it. It's done. That's it. There's no more sci-fi adventure games. There's nothing else. They're done. It's good. It's really good. I enjoyed it. It was just super fast paced, not as much character development as the other games. It's very quick though. I think I beat it in like 15 hours, which is like super short for one of those visual novel games. Usually they're like 25 hours. So definitely shorter than usual. But it was good because I wanted to get into other things. Like I got into Starfield right after. So I'm glad it didn't take me too long. It was my third favorite in the series. Talked about it enough. I'm good. 4 out of 5.
Good Lord, good at last. My God, we're free. We're fucking free. That's it. I got nothing else out of 10.
Cool.
All right. I have reset my password for Hulu. I'll be logging in next and then figuring that out. But before that, lies of P. Okay, we have been lying. We have been peeing. I'm going to. There's not going to be a unique thought here, okay? Because lies of P is actually really impressive. I am shocked how much I, there's copying homework and then there's photocopying homework. Okay, they photocopied the shit out of this homework. Okay, this game is just straight up FromSoft. Like they have small little things that they add in the game mechanics that I really love. So in a From game or like Souls game in general, I don't even know actually about Souls game in general because I've never done another not From Software Souls game. Anyways, I like the little mechanic that they have here where if you run out of healing items, but you continue to land hits on enemies, you can get back another healing item, which is awesome. I love the weapon degradation system in this because if you are an idiot, it's going to bite you in the ass. But if you're proactive about it, it's never going to be a thing that you need to worry about. The bosses are absolutely just. They're going to fuck you up so badly. The entire game is figuring out should I be parrying this or should I be dodging this. I would okay, fun might be the wrong word because these last three bosses that I fought fucked me so hard that like I haven't gone back to play in like a week. I beat that last boss. I beat it before the bitch patch came out. The bitch patch is out. I have no choice but to play the rest of the game in bitch mode. Um but now that the bitch patch is done, I beat King of Puppets. I beat him on the regular patch before the bitch patch, so I still feel like some sense of accomplishment. But yeah, no, this game is it's just what I kind of needed right now. It's weird because like the next Souls game that I have to play is Dark Souls 2, and as soon as I jumped in, I was just like, I kind of don't know if I want to do this right now. So playing this game, I think, is going to motivate me to get back to Dark Souls 2, play it for a little bit, realize, oh, it's Dark Souls 2, stop, and then finally get to Bloodborne. Because Liza P is just absolutely speaking to me. I am having fun feels really weird because it's dripping hot wax onto my eyeballs and it's like, are you having fun? And I'm just like, I think so. So Liza P is engaging. That feels like a better way to phrase it. Liza P has been very engaging. I enjoy the art style. I enjoy the mechanics that they have with the sword. So the sword, you can take the blade of any weapon or head if it's a blunt object, and you can connect it to any handle. So you can have like a good number combinations of these weapons and how they combine. And it's sick, but also considering that I'm a boring person, that whenever I play a fighting game, I just stick to the same character my entire time that I play that game, which means that really I've just been playing with one sword the entire time. Although for that last boss that I did that absolutely destroyed me, I created a new weapon that was even faster than my last one. I was like, oh my god, this is God. This is the God incarnate moving forward. So yeah, no, I don't really have anything different to say beyond Liza P. Wow. The lies of Phil have finally come to roost. This is a good game.
Yeah, I have unfortunately nothing of value to add
You
here.
should absolutely not. No, you should
So
stay the fuck
yeah.
away from this game.
If
Stay
I
the
try
fuck away from this game.
if I tried to say anything positive, negative, or whatever, my nose would just grow like Pinocchio. So,
Yeah, no. You should
yeah.
stay the fuck away from this game unless I go back and the bitch patch like there's no way that the bitch patch is gonna let you get it. But I will say though, have you heard that link that we posted for that song "Feel"?
No.
Oh my god, just that's anyone out there. You don't need to play Eliza P unless you know that you're in for those type of games. If you know that you're just not in for these games, Google, well, not Google, just on YouTube, Lies of P feel like touching and feeling feel FEEL. So Lies of P feel. Just go. The very first link is the song. That's it. That's it. You literally need nothing else in this game. You just listen to that and you can go, "Hey, Eliza P, it gave me some sort of value in my life." And that's all you need. That's it. Like this song is so fucking good. I listened to this song before the game. I was ready to even play it and I went, "Yeah, no, I'm playing this fucking game. I'm fucking playing this game right now because of this one song." So, yeah, no. This is my gift to the rest of you. Either you play Liza P and enjoy it, or you just listen to this song and go, holy shit, and then never play the game.
I will listen to it for sure.
I am
After we're done recording, I'll pop it up.
I'm bombarding you with fucking YouTube links.
Wait, actually, fucking, the one I'll probably watch first is the fucking Honest Trailer one because I love that guy. So I'll
I
probably
mean,
have to. I fucking
7
love him.
minutes.
Yeah, so I'll check that out. But
Honestly,
I,
just
honestly, I've been watching pretty much every night before I go to bed. I think I told you I've been watching that Wrestling with Regrets. So I'll just fucking throw on the Half in the Bag probably and fall asleep to that.
I'd say this, like Liza P, 3 or 4 minute song,
Yeah,
the
that goes
honest
quick.
trailer,
Whatever.
7 minutes, and then the half of the bag. That's the one you fall asleep to.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Cool. But yeah, no, not for me. Although I was funny because I have Game Pass now for Starfield, so I was like, I could just install it and try it. And for the meme, I was like,
Actually, it would be funny though. Like, actually, because it's nothing but bandwidth to you. Like,
yeah, it's true. It's literally just bandwidth. So, and like we were talking about that earlier, I have the gigabit speed too. Although it's slower on Xbox, man. I don't know why my download speeds are so much slower on Xbox than they are on my PS5. Probably because I shit talk Xbox all the time. But
no, it's because your Xbox is cursed.
yeah, my Xbox is cursed. Like literally, I get like when I download on PS5, I get like 500 to 700 MB per second.
Megabytes.
Yeah, megabytes per second. On Xbox, I'm lucky if I get 200.
Like,
Lucky.
by the way, just Phil, you currently have me in the ecosystem. It has been very nice, right? Having it on Xbox. I'll play Lies of Phil on the Xbox, right? I'll be playing that. And then I'm like, okay, cool. All right, I'm done with the Xbox. And then I just jump over to my PC and then I play Lies of Phil through there. And then the save just transfers automatically. It's scary to see how well it works, where like I don't even have to think about it. I just shut it off. I move over to the other device. There's my save. I shut it off there. I go back to the other device. The save is there. It's black magic, and it scares me. And I don't know, man. I think Jim Ryan heard me compliment them and was like, I can't be here anymore. I gotta fucking quit. I've lost the battle.
Yeah, that is a really cool feature. It actually works flawlessly like that too on Steam with your Steam Deck and like if you have Steam on like PC or laptop. Because I was having an issue with a game recently where it was just crashing on my Steam Deck, like it wouldn't work. So I had to move over to laptop to get past like a certain part, and literally it just was like seamlessly like back and forth. So like, oh fuck, that's. I think only thing doesn't have anything cool. Yeah, we're doing all this other shit.
Speaking of that, just because it reminds me, Starfield, that glitch, that quest that I told you about, where I was doing the bank quests. One of the missions had me going to go and collect some money, but that person's ship was already exploded, so I had to go into the console commands to put the flag down, saying, "Hey, no, I completed this mission," because the enemy that I needed to kill was already dead.
Yeah, I've run into some glitches too in Starfield. And thankfully, the game's pretty good at auto saving, and I save pretty often, so it's never really cost me too much time. But I've definitely run into quite a few glitches in that game. I, I mean, it's annoying, but it's at the end of the day, I'm enjoying the game enough to offset it. So it is
Yeah,
what it is.
exactly. Uh, hold on, was that no? So yeah, no, that was Liza P. So
Yeah,
that's what
let's
I
be.
got.
Yeah,
Close your eyes out of 10.
yeah. Pinocchio knows out of 10.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll talk about this last game here, and that's A Space for the Unbound. This was gifted to me by Moo very nicely. Shout out Moo, the famous, of course, 10-hour near replicant spoiler cast that
Which,
he
by the way,
made
I guess
together.
that's dead now. Because, like, man, I don't know if I can do that again.
What's dead?
No, the Automata one.
Oh, right, you guys were doing Automata one, eh?
God,
That's sad. You should try to do that one day. You should still
no,
try
but
to do
like,
that one.
if I do that, I'm not scheduling that shit out. I'm just gonna do that on my own time. I'm gonna record it as a
Oh yeah,
monologue, and then,
yeah. Don't schedule it out or anything, but just you should do that one day just for yourself because that would be cool, and I would like to listen to it. Anyways, but yeah, Space for the Unbound. Shout out Moo. It's basically a point and click adventure game about a couple of high school sweethearts, and there's like dream fuckery and stuff like that. Very nice art style. It's made by a developer called Mojiken, I believe Mojiken,
uh,
Indonesian developer. So kind of out there. Like I don't know of a lot of Indonesian games, so that's pretty interesting. And it was good. I actually had a pretty good time with it. I'll be honest, I'm like a bit of a simp for point and click adventure games. I really like that old style, anyways. Boomer, so that spoke to me. The story was it wasn't anything crazy, but it was cute and it was well done. And I mean, I pretty much guessed the big twist that happens in it, but I was like, okay, that's interesting and that's cool. Art style gorgeous, very pretty, very coolly drawn. It just looks really nice. The characters, besides the couple of lead characters, not much depth there. One of the biggest issues I had, which I mean, this is pot calling kettle black if you've ever seen me type, but there was a lot of English mistakes and grammatical mistakes I noticed. I know, but I notice it. Very hypocritical there, but yeah, I noticed it quite often in this game. So it's like I don't know, it just bothers me for some reason. I don't know why it does, but it's always irked me. So that was kind of a complaint I had. And I mean, it's just I don't think it's super memorable, but that's fine. It was a cozy little time, and it was enjoyable. I think the other big complaint I have is kind of near the end, like the last like two chapters. It kind of goes away from the point and click adventure and just kind of focuses more on like quick time events and stuff like that, which didn't really enjoy the shift as much. Like I don't mind quick time events, but it's like I just want to like solve puzzles and click on things. But they kind of go away from that a little bit, so that was too bad. Game needed a map too, which we didn't talk about Starfield. I still think fucking Starfield should have a map, but that's a whole other story. This game needed a map too. So I don't know what it is with me fucking playing games that need fucking maps, but I think
Look,
it was
look. I know Starfield. Like, the problem is like once I realized that Starfield, it was like, oh, you can just explore things like you would in
yes,
real life, and I was like,
true.
oh, okay. I went to a little kiosk. I was like, hey, okay,
I wish I
residential
could
area.
just
Where am I looking
even
for
if I
my
could just like
parents?
even if I could just pin things like an empty map and just let me okay, this is an area of interest, pin it for later, something like that. Fucking would be nice, but yeah, this game needed a fucking map too. I was joking, which is not on my list, but I started Signalis. I played so little that I didn't even put it on my list. But I was joking. I was like, "Fuck a map!" Finally, a good map too. It's nice to see you again, Mister Map. But yeah, no. So Space for the Unbound, very cute game, enjoyable. It's near the bottom of my list for games I played in 2023, but I still had a good time. I liked it.
All right, I'm very confused. I reset my password, and why is Hulu just not letting me log in? I don't understand. I pay for you, you son of a bitch. God damn it. Okay, well, I'll just figure this out later. Okay, what was my next thing? The Wolf of Wall Street. God, okay. You know what? I might have to cancel the show sooner because I'm looking at Wolf of Wall Street and I'm just like, what do I even want to say about Wolf of Wall Street? Okay, so Wolf of Wall Street is fucking ridiculous. I just really forgot. Okay, so a little bit of preamble. My wife heard on the radio. She's like, the movie that has said the word "fuck" the most is The Wolf of Wall Street, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we watched that like 10 years ago. I want to watch it again." And you know me, my wife says, "Let's watch the Scorsese." I go, "Whatever you fucking need, girl. Whatever you need." So we pull out the 4K, we watch it. I completely forgot just how wild that movie opens up. Between just getting a blowjob in a Ferrari and doing coke out of a hooker's ass, I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot about this movie. That even a decade later, I'm like, holy shit, you are just really starting off. Leo not getting the award for this one, but getting it for The Revenant is like, you and Martin Scorsese are both in the okay. Look, at some point we're gonna award you, but it's not gonna be for what really should have gotten you the award in the first place. But man, yeah, the Wolf of Wall Street is just a fucking titan. Oh wait, no, that's a pun. Whatever, I'm still going for it. It's a fucking Titanic performance from Leo. Just every single thing that man does, the physical comedy, whenever he's on Quaaludes, is just its peak. It is so fucking funny and just the entire manic energy that he has, every single terrible thing, increasingly terrible thing he does, the entire boat sequence around the end when they're sailing through the choppiest waters is also just like, I can't believe that this is in this movie. I I don't know, man. There's so much that can be said, and I think I'm just going to keep it very brief by saying Wolf of Wall Street is just a fucking ridiculous movie, and I rather love it. I'm not going to keep it, but just I am so happy to have seen it again and still appreciate it as I did back then.
Yeah, I rewatched it recently when I got the 4K Steelbook last year. I think I could look it up on my diary, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I think it was last year, and I fucking love that movie. Yeah, it's incredible. I think it's one of Leo's best performances. I think it's crazy. I mean, I don't. I forget who won the Oscar for that year. I'm sure some film nerds just be
Matthew
like, "No,
McConaughey.
oh yeah, no, like no, it should have been Leo. Then I disagree.
Wait, do you
He
remember
was.
what movie?
I'm assuming it was Dallas Buyers Club.
Correct.
Yeah. To be fair, okay, I get. I mean, I haven't seen Dallas Buyers Club, so maybe I should before I fucking
Same, honestly.
write it off. But I mean, fuck, he was so good, man. He hadn't won one at that point. It's like, come on, guys, like, what he's got to fucking do? Because
Do you
he's
got to make
so
the
good.
vegetarian eat raw meat? And it's like, yeah, yeah, actually, that would
Yeah,
help. And
actually,
it's like,
yeah.
oh,
But that, but
Leo, you heard him.
and I think it just goes to show you how ridiculous fucking Martin Scorsese is the fact that that's fourth for me in his rankings. That'd be so many fucking directors' best movie. Like, it's so fucking good. It's a 5 out of 5 movie, yet it's fourth for me. So,
Yeah.
like, that's fucking Scorsese for you. But yeah, no, just fuck it. I love that movie. I think it's great. And what's shocking to me is, yes, the movie's what, 3 hours long? I think close to 3 hours, just over. I don't know, just on there. But it's fucking rewatchable to me, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it all right now, but I could fucking throw it on right now and watch it. Like, it's good. It's very rewatchable. It's a great.
Oh my god, Hulu, just please let me reset my password. What do you mean you can't authenticate my password? I'm signed in. I'm signed in.
So 5
Ugh.
out of 5 for me. What's your score?
Uh, I just, Benny fucking high. I couldn't fucking believe it. Out of 10.
All right. I'm going to do my next topic so you can focus on Hulu here. And that is Miami Vice. Can talk about
Oh, I
Miami
still
Vice.
didn't.
This is the 2006, of course, movie. And not talking about the TV series here. Directed by Michael Mann. Colin Farrell, Jamie Foxx. This is the final movie in the Hong Kong connection. Everything's ending around here. Hong Kong connection's done. Fucking podcast is done. End of an era. But yeah, this is the final one for me. Man, I was so fucking bored. I'm sorry. I was just so bored with this movie. There was two things that made me perk up in this movie. First of all, the opening of the movie, I was like engaged because I was like, okay, this movie has really good vibes. I like the Miami, just these two guys like vibing, trying to live their Vice Squad lifestyle. I can dig it. Worked for about 15 minutes and I just got bored. And then every time Justin Theroux popped on the screen, because it's Justin Theroux, I perked up because I fucking love Justin Theroux.
Oh, I had no idea he was even in it.
Yeah, he's in it. So then I would perk up, but that was it. Otherwise, man, I was just so fucking bored. It was like, what's the other fucking movie I watched of his recently? It's like Thief for me, except just even more bored. Like, I like Thief. I think Thief was solid, and I was a little bit bored at that, but it was a good enough movie to overcome some of that for me. And it's kind of where he started and early on in his career. Miami Vice is a lot later on in his career. This is literally 2 years after fucking Collateral. And I just the movie's nothing close to being as good as Collateral. Not in the same fucking ballpark as Collateral. I'm sorry, which sucks because I do like Colin Farrell a lot. Like Justin Theroux, obviously Jamie Foxx is a great actor. So, and there's good vibes here. So the vibes are very good in this movie. My letterbox review is the movie would be a 10 out of 10 if I was rating it off of vibes alone. Like, great vibes, but I was just bored.
All right. So, in other words, what I'm hearing is that Miami Vice is going to be an absolute fucking classic when I watch it.
Yeah, you'll probably love it. Yeah, and also I watched a 2 hour and 20 minute director's cut, which
Okay, I'm not watching. I'm not. No, we don't need 2.5 hours of vibes, man. I can take 2 hours, please.
but yeah, so yeah, check it out. I'm sure you'll. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts if you like it any more than me. For me, I gave it a 5 out of 10. That's as high as I could go because I don't hate it. It's not bad. I'm not gonna sit here and shit talk it for the next hour, but I was just bored.
Yeah, no. Walmart had a nice steelbook for it, and if it wasn't Walmart, I probably would have bought it. And I was like, you know what? I'll sit it. I'll watch it properly. But again, it's Walmart. Fuck you. I'm not giving you money if I have to. So yeah, no. Miami Vice. I'm sorry. I will probably end up streaming it at some point. And honestly, actually, no, never mind. I'll probably just straight up pirate it just because it's a vibey movie. I need the visuals for that. Or if for some reason a cheap Blu-ray floats into my vicinity, I might just do that instead. All right, my next one.
If you can't get into Hulu, you can just pirate Money Plane.
Money plane. Okay, so I was able to log in. I don't know why okay, so you know how you know your password is right, but it just says nope, and then
Yep.
whenever you try
Yep.
to add a new password, it's like you can't use the same password that you did last time. It's like I tried that password and you said it wasn't the fucking password. Anyways, it let me use the same password, so I did, but I think it tripped out, and Hulu was like, That's the same password, but that's the wrong password." And so it wouldn't let me sign in, so I had to just create a new password. But yes, Money Plane is on Hulu, so I don't know if I watch Money Plane. I don't know. Anyways, Eddie Murphy Raw. So finished Twin Peaks: The Return on Paramount Plus. I removed it from my list on Paramount Plus, and the list of things to watch on Paramount Plus is slowly getting shorter. And I saw Eddie Murphy Raw was on my list, and I was like, you know what? I haven't watched a stand-up special in so long. Sure, let's check this out. And goddamn, I'm actually shocked at how funny it was.
Oh, it's
It
fucking great.
it was it's one of those things that you're just like, comedy, comedy doesn't ever usually have like a shelf life. Like it feels like sometimes it is a time and place thing, which is funny because the next stand-up special that I'm going to talk about, Dimitri Martin person, definitely feels like that. Where I was like, I'm amused, but I'm not losing my mind like I was when I first watched this. But fucking Eddie Murphy Raw, like, my God, just there's something very like, oh man, did you didn't know, but you back to back a Michael Jackson joke and a Bill Cosby joke, and wow, this is funnier for reasons that you have no idea back then. But yeah, no, Eddie Murphy Raw was. I almost wonder, is that the first instance of we have McDonald's at home in popular culture, or? Because, like, I think it is.
It might be, honestly, yeah.
Which, when you think about how just like that's a universal truth, like just in North America of like, no, we have McDonald's at home. That to have him be the inception point of that is like, my God, we Eddie Murphy, you know, oh my God, no, now I remember what I was thinking of when what I was going to say. Um, in the Boondocks, I swear I'm leading somewhere. Riley is stuck in the trunk with a rapper that he looks up to, right? And the rapper is like talking about like, oh man, I used to love Ice Cube when I was your age. And Riley says, "You mean the dude that does the Family Kid movies?" And he's like, "Nah, man, Ice Cube used to be a fucking gangster rapper." And I just remember, like, for some reason, when I was watching Eddie Murphy Raw, my brain was thinking about that scene because, like, Eddie Murphy in this, like, it's Raw. Like, it's in the fucking name. It's a perfect name for the special. Because, like, with the age that I grew up in, he was Dr. Doolittle, and he was Norbit, and he was, oh, what's another one? Daddy Daycare. And so watching his stand-up special where he is just so raunchy, I'm just like, oh my God, this is incredible. By the way, Eddie Murphy, very late 40 years later, fuck you for saying that every guy cheats while my wife was doing the dishes. Fuck you. Do you know how much that deflated? I'm just trying to feed my daughter some food, and then you say that shit while my wife is washing dishes. I'm like, just shut the fuck up. Which is funny because then he incorporated that into his joke where he's like, yeah, I hear all you guys saying, shut the fuck up. You're not supposed to say that. And I was like, God damn, this man's a fucking comedic genius. So, yeah, no, Eddie Murphy Raw. If you needed a final push 40 years later, hey, should you watch this? Here it is. I'm the final push. You should do that. Out of 10.
There's gonna be some guy who's been listening to the show forever, and he's sad about us being canceled, and he's like, "I've just been waiting for them to talk about Eddie Murphy Raw." Oh, never mind, we're good. Go ahead, off the air. We're good now.
We
Yeah,
don't
go
even
ahead.
need 5 more episodes. Just cancel.
I will say, is that the only one? Is that the only Eddie Murphy comedy special you've seen, Ed?
Yeah, actually,
If you
probably.
if you
Yeah.
if you get the chance, watch a Delirious too. Delirious is fucking hilarious. I don't know if it's on Paramount Plus, but holy shit, Delirious is great too. Raw's great. Eddie Murphy's comedy specials are fantastic. So
Ooh,
yeah, good
hold
shit.
on. It's an HBO special. Oh
Yep.
boy.
Yeah. It,
Okay.
if it's on Max, definitely check that out. It's very funny. It's
Okay, no,
good
no.
shit.
We need to search this because, like, if so, I'll just throw this on tomorrow because now that I'm done with Twin Peaks, I just like I don't, it's not even like letting it sit so like it digests or anything. Like I don't think I'm ready for another TV show yet. Right, the next TV show that I'm gonna watch is The Americans. Like that's gonna happen. But I just like I'm not ready yet. Right. So
Yeah, I get it.
if Delirious is on HBO, I will. Damn it, and it's not. Mother.
Ah, rep.
Why? You're
That's
HBO. You own it.
is it not on anyone? Eddie Murphy. Let me see.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Did someone up? Wait, is Delirious really almost an hour 40 minutes?
I thought it was shorter than that. I thought it was like an hour and 10, but maybe.
Dude, what the? No, like someone. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, someone uploaded the an hour and 42 minutes on YouTube just entirely.
Yeah, that might be. Yeah, because it's not streaming literally anywhere. So that's. I think somebody was probably pissed off and said, "Fuck it, I'm putting it on YouTube." That's probably why.
I,
Because it's
oh,
not streaming in Canada or US anywhere. So that's
I,
wild, which is too bad because it's
it's
fucking funny.
Eddie Murphy. How does that happen?
It's very. I mean, I don't think it's any more offensive than Raw, but it is very offensive for the day. So probably
By,
people would get butthurt over it today. I don't fucking know, but I mean, Raw too. I'm sure it'd be the same thing. So
by the way, there's nothing more 80s than hearing an F slur in the first 8 minutes and being like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, buddy, whoa."
yeah, no, for sure. All right. Are we
I
done there?
Yeah, no, I've added it to my YouTube history, so I'm gonna probably put that on tomorrow as soon as my wife gets home.
Perfect. Sorry, give me 1 second here.
By the way, my next thing was gonna be the creator, so I don't know if you wanted to go into that now or like later.
I got one other thing other than the creator, so I'll do that, and then we can just jump in.
No, if
Actually,
anything,
hold
then if you only got one more thing, and then we'll end with the creator. So let me
on.
get these
Okay,
out of the way. All right. So,
okay, yeah, yeah.
uh,
Well, I've
Dimitri
got one
Martin.
more. I've got one more thing other than the creator.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get these out of the way. You do your thing, and then we end with the
Oh, yeah,
creator.
okay, yeah, yeah, okay, good, good, yeah, go.
Okay, so Dimitri Martin person. I really like Dimitri Martin. I really like his very understated humor. I remember dying to it way more when I was younger, watching it on Comedy Central, which actually watching this special made me think, man, I really should go watch his TV show, which if it is on Paramount Plus, I'll seek it out and I'll probably do that. But yeah, Dimitri Martin person, I love his very understated comedy. I wasn't dying as much as I thought I would, like I used to, but yeah, no, I still very enjoy it. Blah 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 blah. Beavis and Butthead do the universe. This is where my actually no. We're saving that for the end after the creator. That's going to be my grill story. So yeah, Dimitri Martin person out of the way. The creator after what you say.
Perfect. What is it? It's the Hunger Games. Yes, that's right. The Hunger Games. 2012, directed by Gary Ross, starring Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, Liam Hemsworth, Woody Harrelson, Elizabeth Banks, Lenny Kravitz, a whole bunch of people.
Really a
Uh,
stacked list when you think about the
it
fucking Hunger
is.
Games.
It is. Yeah, it is. So, I mean, here's the thing. I'm in the point where I'm like, I can't. I mean, I'm sure I could watch like True Kino and appreciate it still, but I just don't want to. Like, I'm not at my top of my movie game right now. So, if I'm watching something that's like a 5 out of 5 classic, it's just, it might not hit as hard for me. I'm worried, I guess. I don't know if that's stupid, but I'm worried that it might not hit as hard for me. So, I don't want to do it right now. I feel like I'm wasting it. So I'm not trying to watch anything super serious. I've always wanted to see these movies or at least watch the first one and see if it's any good. I actually liked it. I mean, I don't think it's great. I'm not going to sit here and try to fucking blow smoke out its ass and say it's an amazing movie or anything, but I mean, it's fun for a blockbuster. Do I want to watch any of the sequels? Probably not. But I mean, yeah, I had fun with it. Sure. I mean, it's a young adult fucking novel built into a blockbuster movie about fucking teenagers killing themselves. I mean, what else could you want? I want to see fucking teenagers kill each other. So I mean, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's definitely I've cooled on it a little bit over time. I don't. I mean, I have it at a 7 out of 10. I might rework that to a 6 out of 10 eventually. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't mind it. Good music too. I actually like the music in it.
All right, so Hunger Games. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of times where I look at the way that my teenage brain thought, and I was like, "You fucking idiot! Why would you think that?" But this is one of the few times that I think he was on. He was just like he's right on the money, right? He went and he saw Hunger Games, and he's like, "Wow, teenagers killing each other, battle royale." And you know what? 11 years later, yeah, still,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn up my fucking nose at Hunger Games and go battle royale.
Yes, battle royale is much, 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 much better. Let me be clear. Much
Yeah, no,
better.
no, just I'm happy to be superior over this one. I'm happy to fucking sniff my farts over this one. Hunger Games, get the fuck out of here. Get the. Do you have a little Japanese kid realizing he has a frying pan? And he's gonna fucking die because that's his only weapon? No, you don't. Instead, you have teenagers trying to kill each other, but it's implied because you go shaky cam and then you fucking throw the camera across the room just so you can't show the violence because it's PG-13. Fuck you. Show me kids dying.
My score for this one is going to be the rare teenage Edwin W out of 10.
All right. This my score here is gonna be, man. In that video, where they were talking about Twin Peaks: The Return, when they showed that kid getting flattened out by a truck again, I started laughing again. Out of 10.
Oh yeah, Lila too. Great scene.
It just gets fucking pancaked out of nowhere, and then you just have the driver kind of going like, "Ah, you fucking suck as a mom, bitch. You should have saved him."
I love Twin Peaks. It's so good.
David Lynch is a motherfucker.
He's great. Just a wonderful human being.
I keep muting my coughs, but whatever. It's the end of the show. Whatever. How many episodes do we have left? I need to get my coughs in.
The creator.
The creator. I'm just gonna restate something I wrote down, but most of you probably didn't hear it. The creator was cool, and I know it was cool because every time I'd go, huh? The movie would show me something cool, and I would just go, okay, you know what? Whatever, it's fine.
It's a fun movie. Yeah, I had a good time with it too. I thought it was I really like John David Washington.
Yeah.
So like I'm not Jake Gyllenhaal levels of sim for John David Washington, but like he's like a level below for me. I really like him a lot. So he was good here. Ken Watanabe whenever he shows up is great.
Yes.
It was just fun sci-fi. I mean, it copies a lot of other really good sci-fi stuff, and that's okay. Like, I mean, it copies and does some kind of cool, fun things with it, and it's original enough in its own right in some ways. So I don't know. I mean, I think you can do far worse for that type of sort of big summer blockbuster thing. There's far more soulless things out there, and this one at least I felt was cool, had good vibes, and was fun to watch.
It felt like there was effort behind it.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
that's why I'm happy that even though, you show me like completely demolished LA next to like super futuristic LA, my brain goes, Blade Runner. But, that's fine. That's fine because it doesn't look exactly like Blade Runner. Then you go and you show me a robot and you have a robot going, save me, and they kill it. And I'm just like, okay, you see, that feels different. We're back to it. It's okay. A lot of this feels like a lot of sci-fi that Gareth Edwards likes kind of just blended in together where you can still recognize some of the chunks that's in there that didn't blend entirely, but he did it with like at least enough passion feels like too strong of a word, more like just enjoyment of what he was doing, that it never feels like it's just generic. It always feels like there is a good energy behind it. And I don't know, like it's weird because like whenever I think of the story just kind of it's the cliche. It's the end of the world, and you got the thing that you need to save. You got the living MacGuffin, and that's fine. That's fine. I enjoy the connection that they give him to the MacGuffin. That's good. That's pretty good. Uh, but I don't know, like on a small plot to plot level, is it really airtight? No, but whatever, man. I kind of don't really care about plot holes or anything like that. I just need it to not take me out of the experience. And a lot of times it would, like I said, it would take me out of the experience and then I'd put me back in as soon as it showed me something cool. Like for example, when the little girl like just disappears and she jumps off a boat, right? And then she just shows up on a bridge. She just shows up on a bridge where on one side it's like just a completely armed to the teeth people, and on the other side, suicide bombs. And it's like, well, how did you get up here? You're a small girl. And then you show me her stopping a suicide bomb. And I went, that's cool. I stopped caring about my issue. And that's what this movie does constantly. And I was like, you know what? Fine. I'm having fun. I'm not worried. By the way, the big spaceship in the sky, pretty fucking cool. Love that design. I love how unsettling the laser is when it hits the ground. I really don't know what else to say about the creator. I rather enjoyed it.
Did you know there's a group on Facebook where people just post photos of people that look exactly like Adam Sandler?
Okay. In a list of how many things, like, did you know that there's a Facebook group where blank? In all likelihood, the answer is going to be no, but followed up with "I'm not shocked."
Yeah, some of these are crazy. Like, I can't believe it's not Adam Sandler. Like, just wild. But yeah, no, I agree with everything you just said. Honestly, it's just a lot of good vibes. I actually really like that scene with the suicide robot specifically. Just I think it's cool
It's
design, and
cool.
I like the way it runs. It's just like doo, 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 doo,
Oh
doo,
my
doo,
god,
doo.
it's so doofy.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah, it's very
doofy.
doofy. It's very doofy, but
Wait,
I
doesn't the
enjoyed it.
first suicide bomb be like, "I'm proud to have served you," and I'm just like, "You
Yeah,
should fucking
yeah.
kill yourself."
Yeah, it's so good. So, yeah, I felt the same way every time there was something that just I was like, I was like, oh, this is cool. So I was kind of the same way. Definitely a lot of good stuff in there, and am I gonna rewatch that movie
Oh, I'm
ever?
never.
No, I'd be very surprised if I ever watch that again. But for a one time watch, to support a summer blockbuster that has some soul in the theater, I don't mind so much. It's solid.
Minor spoilers, like whatever. I just look when I tell you to skip 10 seconds, I just kind of want to speak a little freely here. So 3, 2, 1. The big thing, right? That was my big like, huh? And then I went, whatever. Which was Ken Watanabe getting shot through the chest.
Oh
And he's just like,
yeah,
oh shit, he's dead. And
yeah.
then he just gets back up.
Yeah, which is weird because somebody I'm pretty sure
Another
dies
robot.
earlier
Yes.
dies that exact same way. I was so confused. I was so confused. I didn't get that one either. That one I was like, okay, sure.
No, just like, well, it's Ken Watanabe. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
the poor dude, okay, the dude that shows up and ruins the mission at the beginning of the movie, right? Like John David Washington's like, dude, you're fucking up the plan, right? And then he shows up back up later in the movie. This man is like, oh, look, it's John David Washington. Hey, John David Washington, let me help you on your mission. Hey, look, here's my robot wife. We're going to help you. That man is I feel bad for that man because he's like, I'm gonna help you. What happens? His wife fucking dies. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. And what happens? He is just trying to warn John David Washington. Hey, John David Washington, you're gonna watch out. You're gonna get shot, and he gets fucking torn up by a 50 cal from a fucking spaceship. And then this man just says, "Hey, I'm sorry that I couldn't help you." It's like, motherfucker, do you not realize that John David Washington is the reason why your wife is dead, and now you're dead? And then not only that, his wife is probably the most tragic character because they bring her back and they're like, hey, we're gonna bring you back. We're trying to fix you. What happened to the little girl? And she's like, oh, well, they went this way. And I was like, thanks for the information, bitch. And then they shoot her. I was like, my God, they didn't deserve this much cruelty. Why did these random people just get treated so cruelly?
You've never watched 24, right? The TV show.
No.
It reminded me a little bit of that, where like Jack Bauer was the main character of 24, and just anyone who ever helped Jack Bauer, they were gonna die. Like something bad was gonna happen to them. Like it's like, no, don't help him. It's a curse. You're gonna die in a horrible way. Yeah, just kind of similar vibes with what was this character's name? Joshua, with Joshua here.
He has a name?
Yes, Joshua. Yeah.
I thought his name was just dude. I thought it was guy.
No, Joshua was his name.
Just yeah, man. Like I feel so bad for that guy and for just like, oh my god. So yeah, that's it. I don't really know if there's anything else I want to go to spoiler wise. Oh, hold on. I guess just one thing. Just I did like John David Washington seeing his wife off into like the distance in the grass as the spaceship is crumbling down to the ground. Just fucking cool visual. Just cool visual all together. Like it's totally Gladiator-esque. Like it's probably just straight ripped from Gladiator, except sci-fi now. pretty fucking dope. I love it.
Yep. Well, there was actually a few cool little shots in there like that. Nice cinematography. So I dug that. Yeah.
Mm. So yeah, no, that's it. Is it time for the grill story?
Yes. Let's finish off with the main event here.
All right, okay, so Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. All right, I watched half of it. I didn't realize that this was actually the reboot of like the first two seasons that I watched. So, okay, in seasons 1 and 2, there are seasons 1 and 2 of the rebooted Paramount Plus seasons of Beavis and Butthead. There is Smart Beavis and Smart Butthead, and I didn't realize that these characters were introduced in the movie. And I was like, oh, well, I should probably watch the movie first, huh? Anyways, I stopped halfway through because I was cleaning up a grill. Where's this grill come from? Well, I will explain it to you. So my wife and we instituted a $200 budget for fast food because we want to save money, right? So we've been buying a lot of food, and what I did recently is that I bought some frozen patties from Kroger, and I was thinking, you know what, I'm just going to heat up some patties. That's going to be a good meal. The last time that I heated up some patties, I got distracted, and the children will do that to you, right? So I come back and I realize that the patties got burnt, and I'm like, I am so fucking hungry, and the patties, I fucked them up. And then I just realized, you know what? I'm not dealing with frozen patties. So I kept telling myself, okay, we're bound for me to learn how to grill pretty soon. And so I went on OfferUp, right? And I found that someone like 15 minutes away was selling a grill for $100, and it looked a little like it was dingy. It looks like it's been outside for a while, and it has. So I go and pick it up. It doesn't fit in my car. The woman has a van, so she comes and drops it off for me, and then I spend like 2 days just cleaning this thing. Scrub daddies, they're great. They have a little lemon paste or something. This thing had rust on it, and I was literally scrubbing the rust off of it. That's how good this paste is. That's how good Scrub Daddies are. Sponsored by Scrub Daddy. No, I'm not. If I really was, I probably wouldn't be canceling the show because there'd be money coming through this show. So I'm scrubbing this thing and I clean it up, and it's looking great. And then I look, and then I try to turn on the little ignition thing. Apparently that runs off of just a little AAA battery. I thought that was really fucking cool. I'm glad I don't have to replace a part or anything. It's just a battery. I click it in, and it's awesome. And then I have my godparent help me today to figure out how to get a propane tank connected to it, and it lit up. It lit up today, so that means I'm gonna be grilling any moment now. Okay, so Passive Pixels is actually getting canceled because I'm just want to grill. God damn it! I need to go buy some long tube socks, and I need to buy some New Balance shoes, and I'm gonna be the fucking greatest grill on. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I really can't stand cooking, and I'm pretty sure grilling is gonna do anything to convince me otherwise. But damn it, I want some good burgers. I want to cook some fajita. I want to cook some chicken. I think the first thing I'm going to cook is probably hot dogs because that's what we have right now. And I don't know when I'm going to go buy more meat patties. So Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe is a grill-tastic adventure. Fun for the whole family. I should really watch the second half of that movie.
Beautiful story. Beautiful story. Again, my mic would not let me come off mute. That's why there was a gap there, which might be edited out. Who knows? But yeah,
Not now. Not anymore.
perfect. Yeah. Don't edit it out. But yes, no, beautiful story. I loved it. The only thing I think that could top that story would be the exciting adventures of Adam Copeland in the Money Plane.
Money plane. Okay, so by the way, that grill, bought it for $100. Take a guess how much it cost retail.
We'll say $500.
A little too high, 300.
Yeah, close. That's a good deal though. Good deal still.
Well, we deal, we wheel and we deal. So yeah, no, I think I'm gonna look up and see if there's anything, how to grill. Because do I spray something on the grates? Actually, no, I can't grill yet. I can't grill yet because I'm waiting on my grill brush. Because after you're done grilling, you're supposed to brush it so it doesn't stay on the metal. So I can't grill yet, but I think the first thing I'm gonna do is probably hot dogs because I've got that right now, and that looks like, hey, how badly could you really fuck this up, huh?
Yeah, if you want instructions how to grill, just rewatch some King of the Hill episodes. That'll get you there.
Oh my god! Don't I have King of the Hill? like, what was I watching? What was there a TV show? Oh wait, no. But wait, what was I? Did I said I was gonna watch something, right? That
The
wasn't gonna be.
Americans.
No. But before the Americans, like I'm just kind of fucking around right now.
Well, if you could find Delirious, but it wasn't anywhere.
Oh no,
We
but it's
talked
on
about
YouTube.
that. Oh, right, it's on YouTube. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's what. Okay, you know what? It's okay. Sorry, like the Americans might be getting cucked for King of the Hill.
I mean, fuck yeah, I don't think anyone can blame you for that, man. King of the Hill is a classic. Just
I
a
know,
goat.
but I've cucked like the Americans like 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah, it's probably that. What's that actor's name? I was gonna say it's his kink, but I fucking can't think of his name.
Oh, it's a weird name. I feel like it's
Yeah,
respelled wrong or something like that, right?
yeah, Reese. I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're
All
right.
right. The
Reese so
Americans,
fun.
Matthew Reese.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, that's right.
But does
It's
Carrie Russell deserve that?
It's Rhyse, right?
Yeah, it's spelled wrong.
Yeah,
It's just spelled
yeah,
wrong.
okay.
It's spelled
Yeah,
wrong. Your name is wrong.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Carrie Russell. You probably deserve better than this.
No, she's good. I like Carrie Russell.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. She's in the Americans. I don't think she deserves me cucking her like this.
No, no, but it's King of the Hill. I'm sure she'd be like, okay, I understand.
God, am I really gonna start King of the? I'm really gonna start King of the Hill,
So
motherfucker!
good.
God
It's
damn it!
so good. Just do enough to get your grilling season
No,
on.
I'm gonna get the entire show done. Because
Yeah,
that's
fuck.
what I'm gonna do. By the way, of course, propane tank. Okay, we got a propane tank.
Yes.
We even brought a propane accessory. Okay,
Let's go.
we put it on the propane tank. It's a thing that tells me how full the propane tank is. Okay, that's a propane accessory.
That sounds like something Hank would have.
That's a yeehaw. Okay, that's the score for Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe is a yeehaw. Okay, because that takes place in Texas too.
We'll give it America out of 10.
Goddamn right. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's okay. So this goes up October 1st. So October 15th, November 1st, November 15th, December 1st, December 15th. We got 6 episodes of this left, unless I change my mind somewhere in the middle. I'm like, that's fine. But like every single time that I edit these, and then I had to record another one, I'm like, God damn it, that's free time. I could be doing other
Wait,
stuff.
you mean 5 more episodes, right?
No, 6 because October 15th,
Yeah.
November 1st,
Yeah.
no, November 15th,
Yeah.
December 1st,
Yeah.
December 15th,
Yeah.
and then Tendies 3.
Oh, I thought Tendies was December 15th. Okay, 6 more. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Tendies is
And
always the
okay.
first episode
Yeah,
of next year.
you're right. No, you're right. Yeah, I'm stupid. You're right.
All right. So my suffering is almost done. The suffering for all of us is almost done.
Salute.
All right. Is that it? We're good? We're good?
Yeah.
End card.
Yep.
Hey, look at you. You got to the end of the episode. From episode 0 to the day that I finally get lazy and cancel the show, a big thank you to Joey Rawlings for providing the perfect name for the show. Be sure to always give him thanks, either out loud as you're listening to this, or you can just send him a thank you tweet at boogeyman117_. That's boogeyman117, IE instead of Y, double O. Be sure that it's an underscore, not a dash, 117.